What is going on, everybody? It's Lazivo here, back with some more Medal of Honor Warfighter class breakdowns. I'm almost through these guys. I'm over halfway. So today we're looking at the fourth class, which is the Heavy Gunner. This is, as I'm hesitant to decide in this game apparently, but this is the Heavy Gunner class. And as with any Medal of Honor Warfighter class, they have unique skills, unique abilities, and unique weapons available to them. So I guess we'll just start with the main thing you're going to see is they have LMGs. That's the class of weapons, which makes sense. It's a heavy gunner, right? But basically it's all LMGs, lots of high recoil, high ammo capacity, heavy damage weapons. So the skill set, the special skill for this guy is what you're looking at right here. Very similar to the sniper in that you can bipod the weapon and it almost eliminates the recoil. You're looking at right now, it's like a laser beam, right? Almost no recoil when you drop the bipod. In my opinion, it makes it perfectly suited for defending situations. You can kind of perch yourself somewhere like I am right now, where I have good lines of sight, covering the bomb site, which is right below me. You saw me take out the dude that planted the bomb, and just provide covering fire and identifying enemy locations for my teammates. I think it's great for that supporting role. When you're running around running and gunning with this guy, it doesn't always work out so well because there's a ton of recoil on the weapons. You're going to see in a second, one of the unique skills and abilities is this triple frag grenade. It's like instead of one big grenade, it's 3 mini ones. And you'll notice they kind of like randomly spread out. Like sometimes they go 3 in a line, sometimes it's like 3 in like a diamond or triangle pattern. It's kind of random, so they're really effective, but again, they're kind of random, so not as accurate with the grenade toss, but a little bit more explosive range or explosive damage. So you see, that's one of the things is you're kind of exposed with this weapon. You're definitely visible on the map. There's no silencers or anything like that, I don't think, and so people are going to know where your locations are, yada yada yada. You'll see this is the first set of kill streaks in the first tier, and it's the Black Hawk chopper, and it does a couple things. It allows you to whoever calls it in can man this little minigun, which acts a lot like a chopper gunner from Black Ops. And it's really effective. The only downside to it is you're in a fixed location. You can't change you can't even select where the chopper comes in. It usually comes in over one of the objectives, and like in this case we're playing hotspot, the game type, so it sort of perches itself right over the bomb site. We're defending, which makes it pretty good, except for if someone comes from my far left or directly underneath me, they can just shoot at the chopper and I have no shot at them. So you're limited with your field of vision and what you can see and what you can't. So the other thing is they can snipe you out of this thing. They can shoot, or with any gun really, it doesn't have to be a sniper, but they can shoot at you when you're manning that minigun, so and kill you. So you're not like invincible. They're not just giving the chopper damage while you're in there. So that kind of makes it not so overpowered. It's really overpowered when you can get a line of sight on a guy, but it's not always the case. It's a fixed location. The chopper doesn't move around. It does provide a secondary spawn point for your teammates, which is pretty nice. If you're getting spawn trapped or whatever, it's a good thing to call in. But you will find a lot of people tend to spawn camp the bottom of the chopper. They know people are going to be coming down on those ropes. As soon as you hit the bottom, it's very likely that there's going to be guys there shooting at you. So I guess spawn on those with caution. Couple other things to note about this class. As you see, I call in another Blackhawk. A couple things to note is down, you can see the ammo. Right now I have 91 bullets in the gun and the little infinity symbol off to the right. What that means is that I'll never run out of ammo with this guy. He has an infinite amount of ammo, which, in terms of like supporting your teammates, defending a bomb site, that's huge. You can bipod the weapon and just hold the trigger if you want. And it does have longer reload times, obviously, on the LMGs, so that's gonna put a break in your covering fire. But in terms of like worrying about running out of ammo or caring at all about your accuracy, who cares, right? Just lay down that covering fire. You can totally block off a hallway, block off a choke point. Just keep laying down that covering fire. The other thing to note is while you're in the bipoded mode, you don't have to reload. Now your weapon will overheat, kind of. The barrel will start to glow red, and it'll go through a reload animation if you wait too long. But as long as you're burst firing that, or firing in 3 or 4 second bursts, you'll never have to reload that weapon. You'll see when you bipod it, there's 2 little infinity symbols, which is pretty cool. Again, all the more reason to find a nice location, bipod that. You can pick a window, you can go prone. I think you'll even see that in a second when I go prone and bipod it on the ground. There's lots of different surfaces. If you approach a surface that tells you, or that allows you to bipod it, you'll see below in the middle of the screen it says supported shooting, which you saw right there. So again, things a laser beam when it's supported. So it's good to know. Good to know, right? The other thing is, while it's supported, and I didn't mention this on the sniper class, but this works as well. You have sort of a cone. Your mini-map changes to a cone that's sort of like a field of vision, and it actually identifies targets in that cone. Now, when you're sniping, it actually calls out locations. It'll say left, right, and it wasn't doing that for the light machine gun class or the heavy gunner class. So it did identify the little enemies as red diamonds in that triangle in that field of vision. So it does help you identify where targets are at, but it doesn't actually call out their locations like it does with the sniper. So I'm not sure if it spots them for your teammates or not. I think it does with the sniper. I don't know if it does with the LMG class. So that's it. I guess those are the main key points for this guy. Some downsides to it, I guess. I don't really like the kill streaks. The Black Hawk is nice if you're, like I said, if you're getting spawn trapped, if you're able to get a good bomb site where it actually has a good field of vision. It does work really well, but sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't always work so well. So I'm not crazy about the kill streaks in this one. It's okay. It's just not the most fun to use. It's nothing like using the Switchblade or some of the other neat kill streaks. So as you see, I call in another Black Hawk. I feel like I get Black Hawks all the time in this guy, with this class, so they come pretty easy. But like I said, I'm not crazy about them, and I really don't use this class that often. It sort of has its. I love the grenades. I'm not crazy about the weapons because of the recoil. I like to run around. You're obviously a slower class with a heavier weapon. It's definitely better for defending, I would say. That's my primary use for this, is if I'm going to sit back and provide some covering fire, defending guys, or if I feel like I'm getting spawn trapped and I want to get that secondary spawn point. That's pretty much all I got to say about this class. I don't know. Tell me if you guys have been playing it, if you guys like it. And like I said, there are things I love about it. Love the grenades. The grenades are awesome. Probably the most effective in the game. So there are some advantages to it. As with any class, I'm really having fun with this game. There's definitely advantages and disadvantages to all the classes, and it makes it fun to change it up. It's kind of unique to any other game I've played. I guess Battlefield is a little bit kind of similar, but there's more options to choose from, more unique skills and abilities. Makes it a really good time, actually. And there's my triple grenades, defending stuff. Oh, you'll see this. This was funny. So I get killed from that window. That window's a popular spot for defending that bomb site or attacking that bomb site even. And I called out his location to Caleb, my fire teammate here, and this is what he does.
Kill my friend.
That's kind of our little I don't know what you call it, saying whenever anytime our buddy dies and we get a payback, and you kill my friend. As you see, I'm totally flashed right here. Flashbangs, we'll get into those when we get to the point man class, but those are again very effective. You can see it's totally disorienting, totally blinding, and I think the delay on that's pretty good. So we'll talk more about that later, but that's it. That's the heavy gunner class. And again, work with a fire teammate. This game's a lot more fun. You see, I finished like 20-7 here, so you can do well with it. That's it for now, guys. Talk to you later.